And welcome back. Right. So, we are about to fight 9 Lindwurms, which probably isn't a good idea. I mean, we might just basically lose everyone who participates in the fight. Normally not something I would do, but the idea of this run is to take risks like this and to fight all kinds of beasts. And if we are not up to fighting Lindworms at this stage, then I suppose we could still wait and get better equipment and level up, etc., etc. But let's live a little until we die horribly. So here, Akbar, level 11, I was contemplating which perk to take. And I think I'll just take Relentless at this point. We might take Daggers later to utilize Overwhelm and Onslaught with those guaranteed 3 attacks per turn. But let's take Relentless now, because I like to wait with people. And yeah, Akbar relies on initiative to stay alive for the most part. So for this fight we will have 3 tanks. Chloe has a shield. I mean, makes sense, since she now has shield expert as well. Also gave Enhard, our mace guy with initiative, a shield. Has 82 melee defense. So hopefully he'll be able to survive. Can't keep shield walling, unlike Chloe and Gajon. Yeah, so Gajon has a shield, Enhard has a shield, and Chloe has a shield. Those are our main tanks for this. And we'll see how they survive. Last fight with Lindwurms we did, the only fight we did, we had the help of a southern army contingent, and all of them died pretty fast, but all of us lived. Now we don't have any help at all. And there's 9 of them, so I don't know, this might go horribly. Also changed a bit of equipment, so Baldwin now has a pole flail. Everyone still has their regular weapons in their inventory in case we decide to go into melee or just get into melee range. We might use the regular weapons since they deal more damage. Akbar has a pike. Asa has a pike, still has the cleaver. And I gave Wolf and Sami these Lindworm scale cloaks. It's a bit silly to give these to people who are nimble, but they have a good amount of body armor and it will help boost their survivability, and I think they have the best odds of actually doing both damage and surviving in melee in case that is required. Especially Sami with nearly 200 initiative and almost 150 hit points with freedom of movement should survive for a little bit, and this will keep the armor intact for well, if he doesn't get hit by their attacks, that will keep the armor going. So not sure if that's the brightest idea I've ever had, but it's something I will do. Could also have given it to my Battleforge people, Asa and Borghild, but Borghild especially has pretty low melee defense. For Legends, 38 is not that high, so she will be hit a lot if she gets into melee. So I decided to go with these nimble guys here, and we'll see if that works out or not. But yeah, Sami has a flash pot, also has a fire pot, which I probably won't be using. Also has a pike in the inventory in case he gets damaged so badly that he can't really rely on meleeing. But yeah, these melee weapons will deal far more damage than these reach melee weapons. So at least these 2, or at least Sami, I am planning on using in a normal way, so to speak. And we'll see how that goes. Let's see what else. Serhilda is sitting out because nets can't be used against Lindworms. I'm pretty sure about that. Emmerich is coming, of course. Still has a pike. Sadly, we haven't found a famed polearm for him. Has favored enemy Lindworm and deals aggressive plus 15% damage, so kind of a key mercenary for this, but can't take many hits. Last time he didn't take any, but you never know how this goes. Halvor now has Inspire, so won't be using the battle standard for attacking. Might need to rally at some point. But yeah, mostly use Inspire on people who will benefit the most from more action points. Borghild has the Ball Hammer. I would like to bring Herman, but we are limited by our 14 fighters in fighting line self-imposed handicap, which might get us killed here, because I don't know, 14 of these guys will be enough to take down 9 Lindwurms. And I'm bringing both of my ranged characters, since it's very easy to position them and they deal okay damage. Would prefer to have a gun on Malabod for AoE damage, but haven't found one. I don't usually buy like the regular ones, so I'm waiting for a famed one. Anyway, I think that just about covers it. And if we all die, then I guess we just rebuild with our reserve people. And it will be easier now, since we have the training equipment, we have the scrap tent, etc. We also have Egelina's reserve perks here, like Skillful Stacking Paymaster. We also have Valentin's Quartermaster perk. We also have a good amount of money. So even if everyone here who participates in the fight ends up dying, the run will continue. And we'll see how stupid of an idea this is. So it's very likely that someone at least will die. And I don't know what the odds are of all of us dying, but I'd say it's at least 10%. I don't know. We'll see. We don't have any help for this. And with the right kind of luck, or the wrong kind of luck, I should say, if like our tanks start taking hits and can't tank anymore, or if we put Sami into melee and he dies fast, well, that could just collapse the whole thing. The entire line could collapse quite easily. I would prefer to have like 4 to 5 tanks actually, but I'm going with 3, I guess. We also don't kind of have many shields to go on. I guess I could give Wolf here a shield. Use him as a backup tank as well. But in that case I would need to change the weaponry again. And we also don't have... Well, we have a tower shield, I guess. Tower shield, I should say. So maybe we should actually make a little bit of a change there, since maybe 3 tanks isn't enough for 9 Lindwurms. So Wolf has rotation. Maybe that's more worthwhile to have 4 shield tanks. Let's see, how much does the initiative go down with this? A little bit. So if we do this, take away his Weidenhander and give that to like Akbar for now. And give Wolf a noble sword or something. 76 melee defense. So they will be able to land hits, I think, with that. They will have more than a 5% chance to hit. Also, one bad thing is the Wolf doesn't have Underdog. So maybe that's actually a stupid idea. I apologize for this second guessing I'm doing, but maybe 3 tanks isn't enough. Let's see, can I find someone who has a good melee defense and Underdog? I think we'll just go with our original plan. Because it's, I think the Underdog might be necessary. Where's the pike at? So Wolf will join the fight quite likely with the Weidenhander at some point, but we'll see. That might be a bit suicidal with 62 hit points. But I'm hoping that this initiative and freedom of movement will enable him to actually survive for a while. And we might get lucky. We might get lucky enough that Wolf or Sami will never even get hit in this fight. That's kind of unlikely, but it can happen. So I think we'll just go with this. No more second guessing. And if people die, then I guess that was a calculated stupidity, basically. Oh, are you running from me? No, you're not. You're just going for the road for some reason. So 9 Lindwurms. One final look here. Yeah. We'll see how horribly this goes. The Beastie Boyos step forward. Step toward a hill, with bones crunching under every step. Sveresh slushes the company and points to the hilltop. Lindwurms are curved about its crest as though to embroider the very earth. Seemingly sensing your stare, the beasts unfurl and slumber down the slope, some half-twisting like children rolling down a hill. Their mouths clap and snap, tongues licking the dust out of their eyes, altogether looking like sleepwalking critters more than murderous monsters. But the second their feet step upon the flat earth, they seize up and bolt forward, their snaky shapes streaking across the boneyard, powdered bone meal rooster tailing up in their wake. Drawing your sword, you urgently order the men to formation. Charge! Yeah, so it says 18, that's 9 for realsies. And let's wait and see. And yeah, Sami has a flash bot equipped. We probably will be using that. Will buy us like a little bit of safety for a little bit. And they have resilient, so I don't see much point in using like goblin poison against them, though maybe you could make an argument for it in key moments. But yeah, any poison will get cleared like immediately, so not much point, I don't think. There's a couple of these trees here, or bushes, or yeah, so we could maybe make use of those. So we could maybe like use Chloe and Enhard in the middle, use Gajon on the flank, maybe let like Sami tank one and try to nuke that one down. We'll see how they position. Yeah, we have Inspire. Maybe we Inspire like Bava for round 1. Would be nice to have like a good hammer user here, but that is not the case. We have this one pole hammer to break their armor. At least they don't have like Battle Forge to go along with their ridiculous stats. Yeah, I think we inspire Asa, not Asa, Bava here. And also, because of Halvor's like pretty Halvor's mediocrity as a banner man, he cannot keep inspiring people forever. Will run out of fatigue. Okay, so how do we do this? I guess we just put our tanks forward and hope for the best, basically. I don't know. I'm really bad at fighting Lindwurms. So these head parts have a reach attack anyway, so they might target our backline anyway. And also, I believe these tail parts will have like a split attack. So it's really hard to keep the backliners safe, if that's something that can be, if that term can even be applied here. So this might be just a clusterfuck, and at that point we just get our regular weaponry out and pray to the old gods or something. Guess we move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's one somewhere here. And yeah, I believe Sami will take a position here and hopefully only have to tank like one of them. But we have to rely on Chloe, Enhard and Gajon to keep us mostly safe. So Chloe can take hits, but not all that many, even with freedom of movement and 300 initiative. And they will have a good chance to hit. And eventually even the 5% will hit, but we can keep shield wall up basically forever with this shield. -3 fatigue cost. 15 fatigue. So they will have like a 5% for now to hit, I think. Can you imagine these things with Backstabber? I don't want to imagine it. And yeah, at least in vanilla, you can like kind of, I don't know if it's cheese, but you can like, I think you engage like the tail part and the head part will just like be content with that, but not sure how it works exactly in Legends, but I think based on how the last fight goes that it doesn't really matter. So they will get both of their body parts into the melee without like being content with just engaging with half of their strength. So it's basically whatever if I go here. And I might be wrong with that, but it's what I'm going to do anyway. And yeah, one of them might go north through this gap. Like, that can happen. If that happens, then I guess we just deal with it. With these high initiative characters, we can like do a hit and run on the second round here at the start of the second round. And Enhard does have underdog, so we take one of these spots here. And use Gajon here, I guess. And we'll see what happens. This might go horribly wrong, like immediately. And we should like target, like maybe a couple of them at first. But we really can't like target only one of them with these weapons. We should have like more ranged characters for that. It's really difficult to target these things with just reach weapons that have a tool tile range. And we'll use this flash bot. But not yet, I don't think. We'll wait for next turn probably. It'll be interesting to see how like Catal daggers do against these things. If you daze them and use the special attack on the Catal. So I think we'll wait with Sami around here. And yeah, hopefully this 59 melee defense and this initiative with freedom of movement is enough to keep him safe for a little bit. So wait here, probably use the flash bot and then just start doing things after that. Let's target this one here. Gajon, I guess you take this spot. And yeah, I'm sure someone who's actually fought these things a lot is watching this. Well, hopefully, maybe. I don't know how many viewers this video will get, but hopefully I'm not doing this horribly wrong. And you're not like rolling your eyes at my tactics. Let's use Emmerich. So Emmerich's initiative is pretty high, so probably gets to act before these things. Doesn't have Relentless though. So I'm wondering if it's kind of safe to move here with him and then back off at the start of next round. I wish I knew exactly how much initiative these things have. I believe this 134 will be higher than theirs. Because it's a bit risky to move here and get immediately hit by Emmerich. on Emmerich, I mean. And that might happen because these heads have a reach attack. We saw that in our first fight. We do have some rotations though, so it's not like the worst thing necessarily. We just move here though. Let's move here and be a little bit safer. And yeah, keep targeting this one. Okay, it's starting to take hit point damage. Volram, I guess, will move around here or something. And we might have to use the rotation pretty soon already. You'll see how this back Lindwurms position themselves. It might be... They might position themselves in a manner that makes necessitates getting someone to safety immediately. A safer way to do this would be to have like a couple of tanks who can spam Indomitable all the time. We had one of those, I think, in our Crusader run, but yeah, it's basically very hard to find someone who can do that, and then you need to build them up. And we haven't seen even one of those, I don't think, during this run. But yeah, someone like that would make this fight a far easier proposition. So Volram's melee defense is pretty bad. He'll get hit a lot if they decide to target him. His initiative is pretty bad as well. Let's put him here for now. And Baldwin, melee defense, kind of bad as well. Could take this position and immediately get a flail hit in on one of them, but I don't know if that's worth it. I think we'd rather like move here on the flank, or maybe here, and just start attacking next round. Also, they might go through this northern gap here, and we'll see what we can do about that when that happens. So yeah, 3 tanks, well 3.5 if you count Sami, might not be enough for a fight like this. But our melee people can survive for a couple rounds, perhaps, even without shields and with their subpar melee defenses. So even if they die, we might survive as a team. Let's move Baldwin here and wait. Kind of the same deal as with Volram. And if one of them like gets through here and gets in melee range with these guys, I guess we switch priorities and target that one first. And Borghild, I wish Borghild had rotation for safety, but she wouldn't even have the fatigue to use it much, so... let's see. Probably here. Okay. Shield wall. And no point hitting them because that will just spill their acid on our armor. Let's get a hit and run in here. Move back. Shield wall. And I guess that's the extent of what Enhard will be doing. Sadly, yeah, I can't keep this up. Maybe I should give an Enhard like a shield with minus fatigue cost instead of giving one to Gajon or something. But yeah, 105 should be enough to guarantee only 5%, probably. And Wolf... just... I guess I should wait instead of hitting one. Because if one of them jumps here, I guess we switch priorities and Wolf does have the Lindwurm Scale Cloak. And at that point just get the Biden-hander out. Wait. Shield wall, wait. Shoot at this one, apply Overwhelm at least. So I don't know why, but it seems that Onslaught is not ever going to trigger on a Lindwurm. And I have no clue why that is. But last fight that didn't happen, and this fight that hasn't happened yet. Baffle would help immensely. It might just be bad luck that it hasn't happened, but... Yeah, okay. Lindworm time. And Emmerich did get to act before them, but just barely. So I think I made the right call in not going in closer with him. Okay, they're going around. Okay, they have a 7% there, and reach attack went for Wolf, but missed, which is a very good thing. Okay, there's the tail part of one of them, so that's now priority number 1, I think. Alright, so Wolf will get his Biden-hander out. And let's just start whacking at them. So anyway, I started backing. I started whacking Lindwurms off. Okay, there's still one to act. So maybe I should have waited. Okay, Wolf continues to get lucky, and here's another tail part. So these two are now the priorities. And luckily, we are able to do... Well, I don't know, it's not luck, but we are able to do good damage against them at least. Even these spikes, which are kind of like subpar weapons against Lindworms, they will be able to eventually get some kills. But yeah, this has been a good first round. No one has gotten a hit. And these two must go first. And I guess we use Sami immediately in this as well. I wish I knew which part each one of these tails is. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but let's go for that one there. Probably destroy armor with Borkhild. Or demolish armor, I should say. Does take away a lot of fatigue, though. Is that worth it? It's like maybe barely worth it. And we missed. Well, what else? But yeah, so far so good. Let's see how it goes in actual melee. Nice. Well, not nice to miss there. We missed 2 95s already, but they haven't managed to land a hit, so also they still have these things to act. Well, let's get Sami in here. Body has been sprayed with acid. 10% of head armor is lost each turn, so it's pretty bad that we don't have Steel Brow. But maybe freedom of movement and the good amount of hit points will keep Sami safe here. Contemplating whether to use this flash pot already, or if I wait. I'll wait for 1 turn more. And Emmerich will, from now on, I guess, be the Inspire target. Will probably be able to deal the most damage. Well, maybe not the most, because Wolf and Sami are equipped with better weapons, but Emmerich does have the favored enemy. Okay, we've almost gotten one down to like, well, down 20% hit points, let's put it like that. Okay, these things didn't do anything. As you can see, I'm not very experienced fighting Lindworms. I have done it both in Vanilla and Legends, but usually because it's not really worth it to take these risks, I don't bother doing it. So that is my excuse. And Akbar, I don't know, will they jump here or not? But I guess we'll just continue doing what we're doing. Do that. Keep on killing. And yeah, our head armor is going to be destroyed on Sami and Wolf, but it will take quite a bit of time. Okay, let's use the flashbot. That will enable us to deal more damage anyway. And we'll see how, if we are able to deal with these Lindworm groups, how tough Stallworms will be. I'm pretty sure I've only fought one Stallworm ever. And that went fairly well, but I got incredibly lucky that fight. And from what I remember, they are absolutely terrifying, despite no one dying that one time. So if there's multiple of them, I don't know if we'll be able to deal with them with 14 people. And ideally we get the kills on Emmerich because of the favored enemy perk, but I'm not going to prioritize that. In case they do the split attack, I guess we move back here. Okay, they are going through that gap, so someone will need to stop them there. And Akbar is not a good one to do it, I don't think, but we'll see. We could just like move around, perhaps. Alright, let's target the one that has less hit points left. Guess I could do the same thing as I did with Emmerich to get away from split range, because Volram's melee defense is not quite stellar. Let's do that. Right, Chloe doing an excellent job. Having a famed pole flail for this fight would help a lot. They are excellent reach weapons, can attack twice with just 4 AP per attack. I'll inspire Emmerich for next round. And having like mind over body, perfect focus capable people would help immensely as well. To be able to do massive damage in one turn. Okay, we've almost killed one. And Wolf continues to get lucky. Okay, now he doesn't, gets hit in the head, which is the worst part. Sami gets stunned, but we have waited with him, so I believe he has resilience, so that will immediately clear. Yeah. And we miss another 95. If you say so. So in a tough fight like this, missing 95s might get people killed, but so far, even though we've been hit on Sami and Wolf, it's going relatively well. But if Sami and Wolf continue to take damage, then this will be another story. Because we kind of rely on them for a whole oh, damn it. I waited with Emmerich. Why did I do that? So I wasted an Inspire. That's actually a big mistake. So I can't move and attack anymore. Okay. So, yeah, very bad. Very bad. And it seems these tail parts are content staying in the back for now. Even though this one isn't engaged in melee. Neither is this one, I don't think. At all. Okay. So Akbar can take not much. Has 50 melee defense. Does have freedom of movement. Only 61 hit points. So there's two of them coming through here. And I don't think we can reposition or try to reposition Enhard or Chloe. That's too much of a risk. Though maybe with Chloe we can, because it's 5%. But if we do so, that also opens up the middle a bit. Even so, I'm going to continue attacking with Akbar here instead of just straight away running for the south. Okay, let's try to get some kills here. I would really like to get this kill on Emmerich. So I won't attack with Sami just yet. Which might be foolish. But we shall see. So Emmerich gets 195 here. If he misses that 95, then yes, it was probably foolish. But we can... This damaged ones act way later than these fresh ones, so it should be relatively safe. And if we do that, we actually get a launch attack as well, which will deal far more damage. So it should be fine. Let's go for this one here. Relocate south a bit in case we need to because of these. Okay, there goes one. Take this position so we are out of split range. And okay, it seems if they have a reach attack available to them, they are content to staying put even with their tail parts for some reason. So need to keep that in mind for future fights at least. Okay, you're going back south. That is quite foolish of you. But works for us. Okay, teleport coming in because there's no space here. Alright. Good. Okay, now I can inspire Emmerich for next round. Without it being a bad idea. Miss another 95. And also Wolf gets hit here. Well, that was high time to happen because they always have like 30% to hit him. So all his armor is gone and he's down to 54 hit points. So can't keep doing what he's doing forever, but can continue for a little bit because of freedom of movement specifically. But might need to be rotated out at some point. Okay, well it's good that that missed. Alright, now we get to launch. Let's launch at the one that is already damaged. And also Sami's armor is gone for the most part, but he does have far more hit points than Wolf does, and also, well, actually less initiative, but still. Right, good. And we'll see how the result of this fight actually is, but we might even get away with this without any casualties, and I don't know if that's luck or not. It kind of is a little bit lucky because I still can't like figure out the optimal way of fighting these things apart from the fantasy scenario where we have like the perfect indomitable tank that also has the shield spec and is able to tie them down with giving them only 5% chance to hit, and even so, if they manage to score 5%, does have indomitable up all the time. But yeah, not sure how I should like approach future fights with Lindwurms. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll get a bright idea or something. And also maybe it's too early to contemplate about the future because this fight is far from over. And again, I want the kill on Emmerich, so let's not... No, it's actually not going to kill. Let's take one more. Okay. And with with Sami. Let's just attack this one. Go for that one, I guess. Go, Emmerich. 2 kills on Emmerich. Nice. So at this point we are rapidly approaching the Stallworm range, but however, if we manage to unlock the Stallworm contract, I don't think we should be taking that contract anytime soon until we're like absolutely sure we can defeat them without losing the whole team. We might even consider leaving Stallworms for after the Ijirok, because I really want to get the Ijirok done. That's most of our goal here. And we'll also probably do the Kraken if the game doesn't crash, because I've tried doing the Kraken before with Legends and every single time the game has crashed. So I don't know. Has that been fixed or not? Anyway, this fight is going pretty well, despite us getting hit a lot. Well, not a lot. Getting hit a little bit on Wolf and Sami, and despite us missing a bunch of 95s. So I'm fairly optimistic that this will actually result in a total victory without any casualties. In which case my confidence will balloon, and I will start taking more risks and eventually take a risk that we can't handle, but that is in the future. Let's not think about that too much here. Anyway, let's clear this. I don't know. I started already attacking this one, so I guess the range characters at least can attack that one for now. Okay. Just hold position, I guess. And it's really good that the AI is, well, good for us that the AI is a bit stupid here and is content in reach attacking someone like Chloe here instead of going for our actually vulnerable people. And also our tanks haven't been hit yet. That's also immensely good. Alright, Emmerich still gets 2 attacks after moving. Go for this one. But yeah, since I haven't fought Stallworms, I should maybe like allow myself 1 reload to see just how tough it will be. So if we do decide, after unlocking the legendary contract to hunt Stallworms, to actually go for them, maybe we should allow ourselves 1 reload in case it's like a horrible idea that will kill everyone every time. Unless we're like absolute gods at that point, but yeah, maybe do that. We'll see. But I am planning on not taking that contract anytime soon, even if we unlock it here. Because I predict it's going to be an absolute slaughter. Anyway, we need to rotate someone here to get an actual hit in with Wolram, so I guess it's probably Asa. Where's the action points? Yeah, Asa has already spent his action points attacking. So Baldwin can now target this one, I guess. Alright, and we inspire Emmerich again. But at least fighting Lindwurms will continue to get easier as we get stronger and also accumulate these Lindwurm scales, which will enable us to actually do melee more reliably against them. Okay, I guess we could do a hit and run with Akbar, even though it's not necessarily necessary. If that's a phrase that can be used, I'm not sure. Anyway, I guess we continue to use Wolf aggressively as well, so go for a overhead strike here. Good damage. And based on how this is going, maybe I've actually overestimated Lindworm capabilities. But that might be my hubris talking again, so shouldn't take it as gospel. And here I guess we do a double strike and then move back instead of trying for a kill. Because if we wait in this position, we might get hit by a split attack here. So let's do that. And Emeric's fatigue situation is starting to get worse, so we might want to inspire someone else. And okay, Wolf is getting targeted again, but luckily evades the attacks. Let's kill this one if we are able to. And even we are out of fatigue anyway with Halvor. So Halvor is kind of a liability as well. Very bad banner, doesn't have Fortified Mind, doesn't have a star in Resolve. So ideally we find a better banner at some point. But let's just end turn with Halvor. I think it's better to inspire next round instead of moving in for a possible attack. And I want to try to kill this, so I guess Bava attacks here. And we're out of fatigue. We have recover available for Bava, so maybe we should invest in that, because battle flow is not going to work in a fight like this. We will eventually find like a bow with -3 fatigue cost or something. And we'll see what the situation is then, but yeah, maybe we need to recover. Okay. Can we get a kill? No, because, well, it's on 1 hit point. Exactly 1. Okay, that's actually... that's very funny. Okay. And of course, because of that 1 hit point, Wolf gets hit here and is down to 2/3 health. So at some point soon he won't be able to participate anymore. So a little bit unlucky there, I guess. Hitting one of those earlier 95s would have prevented that. But it is what it is. And let's use Akbar aggressively here. Target this one now. Could target this one, but if it's going to keep targeting Chloe here, then it's not like a priority. Okay, I guess I still save the kill for Emeric. We can inspire him once, right? I think so. Let's double check that. And also, yeah, I did waste that one inspire in this fight, so that would have also saved Wolf from getting hit there. Probably. Let's see, this costs 12. So if we get a kill and we inspire, that's 3 attacks, that's 36 fatigue. We'll recover 15 here. Goes to 34, leaving us 6 plus 32, which is 38. So that should be exactly enough after moving, I think. I did that math kinda quickly, so I might be incorrect, but I believe it doesn't even matter. Hey, Wolf actually has favored enemy Lindwurm. He should actually keep tabs on these things. Okay. So I guess we just get the kill on Wolf then. Yeah, let's do that. Good, good, good. And Sami I will continue to use aggressively. Still has almost all of his hit points, so should be semi-safe. Or should I say semi-safe? Okay, that's a bad pun. Okay, now Gajon can move forward. And yeah, I was targeting this one earlier, but I believe I should target this one instead. Emeric, you can wait. Okay, Sami gets hit, but it's not too bad at all. Let's actually check how much hit points that took away. He's at 132. 19% hits body for 7 damage. Okay. So, yeah. Freedom of movement. Kind of OP, actually. Maybe they should nerf it a bit. Anyway, can't get a hit in with Volram or with Borkhild. Let's inspire Emmerich. Well, we could wait for that inspire actually for next round. Does that accomplish anything? Not sure. So let's just inspire now. And attack here. Move here. I guess Baldwin can continue to target this one. Wait. Chloe doing very important work for us. Hasn't been hit even once. Alright. Seems to be going well. I can rotate Borkhild forward to get a hit in. I guess I will. Good job. Okay. Could have tried to get the kill on Emmerich here, but we don't really need to like be so asinine about it. Hopefully I'm using that word correctly. Okay, Sami gets hit. He's down to 122 hit points now. Let's wait on the Inspire, I guess. Or we could Inspire like Baldwin. Maybe Wolf for next. Well, let's wait on it. Okay, need more arrows here. Nice kill. Now we target this one again. Go for this one. Good. Okay. So what we are learning here is that high hit points, high melee defense and freedom of movement with high initiative. That is the key to success. For like these guys who go in melee. Even Wolf here with only 62 hit points has been relatively safe. Thanks to freedom of movement. Okay, Einhard can move forward. We don't even need to move forward, but I guess we will. Make some room at least, if nothing else. And Emmerich, you should be able to take this spot now without too much fear. Except this one is now going in. Well, whatever. And we inspire, I guess, Emmerich. No, not Emmerich actually, he's out of fatigue. Let's inspire Wolf. And Volram, guess move here. Go for this one. As we continue to get better weapons and gear, and levels, fights like this will continue to get easier. Even so, there's always the chance that a Lindworm fight goes badly. If, like, tanks start getting hit on those 5% or something. Or, well, our damage dealers get hit more. Let's put it like that. Alright. I could go in immediately with Wolf. But I could also wait for a bit more safety. But it's not actually that safe. Or rather, I don't accomplish much by holding this position. Because if I move here, only this head part is able to attack me anyway, and that's already the case because they have a reach attack, so let's move here. So we get 1 slash and 1 overhead strike. Might as well go for the overhead strike first. Okay, we miss another 95. Yeah, Sami and Wolf have been, like, well, along with Chloe and Gajon, the MVPs of this fight. I guess I shouldn't sell Enhard short either. I mean, he hasn't been a tank before, but when the need arose, he stepped up and has performed excellently, hasn't been hit even once. Okay, target this one. Emmerich, go for this one. I guess we move back for a little bit safety and start targeting this one afterwards. Alright. I believe we are getting away with this without any casualties. And I was worried that we might even all die. And as I said that, we get hit on Gajon and Volram. Volram's armor is completely gone. So people who are nimble and don't have freedom of movement and don't have a high amount of melee defense, they are quite at risk in fights like this. As we can see from that. But he should still be able to take like 1 hit, so it's like probably fine. Probably fine. Alright, Borghild, go in. I should have gone for this one with the full armor still left. But yeah, I need to remember to up Wolf's hit points, I believe. It's kind of a shame we only get like, well, I guess you need to balance it somehow, but I would like to upgrade or up melee skill, melee defense and initiative, but what I'm learning here is that more hit points might be better than initiative or something. Maybe we'll like split it a little bit. If he had access to Colossus, this would be even better, but can't have everything. Can't have everything. Okay, go for this one here. Nice. Okay, one's fleeing. Target. Could actually target this one now. But yeah, let's target this one. So I can get a kill on it. Good. 4 remain, and one of them is fleeing, so basically 3 remain. But I'm not gonna let them leave, if possible. We will kill them. Okay, the bad part here is that Gajon might... Okay, now Chloe has been hit, all her armor's gone. But what I was going to say is that the bad part from one fleeing is that the tank might target them and get acid spilled on their armor. With these freedom of movement tanks, it's not as big of a deal though. Anywho, who do we inspire? Maybe like... Let's wait on that. Don't need to make that decision yet. Right, move where? Here maybe? Or here? No, guess we go here. Why did this part of the Lindworm that is fleeing move to this spot? Weird. Okay, yeah, Gashon gets acid sprayed on him. His armor is gone already, apart from the head armor though. Right, Emmerich can maybe get a kill here. Alright, 3 remain. And we could inspire like Asa. Or Volram. Actually no, shouldn't do that probably. Probably still want to target Wolf, he's just too far away. Let's move forward. And Asa, you can start flanking, I guess. As can Volram. Okay, go for that one. Move. Wait. Wait. Okay, can't shield wall here. Emmerich. Guess we go for a hit here. Okay. So the tail part doesn't have or isn't affected by zone of control seemingly, so we need to move next to the head part. One more thing I wasn't or couldn't remember correctly. Anyway, let's inspire Wolf here. Okay. Why do you keep hitting the head? Is it because of this? Maybe it's because of this. Okay. Okay, Chloe, get next to this thing. There you go. Absolute god. Alright. Move here. And do this. And Enhard doesn't have rotation or anything. Can just sit back for a while. Maybe I should give like someone like Enhard a reach weapon as well for situations like this, but I guess I could also attack with the mace, but it's not necessary. Okay. Okay, let's move Volram in case this head part of this Lindworm decides to go for the reach attack. Very nice. Very nice. So I guess I was worried for nothing. Because no one died. Well, it's technically not over yet, but still, I believe no one will die. Nice, nice, nice. Excellent job. Okay, so Enhart has a little bit of armor, but I guess it's fine if it gets damage here. Just go for the damage here. Alright. Can start to relax. Don't need to think about what we're doing as much as we did before. Okay. So this thing has continued to improve in this fight. And yeah, one more thing. I am planning on eventually getting Lithe to make more use out of in the zone on Wolf here. I would also like to get Vengeance, but I guess that will have to wait for level 19. And we probably will, in light of that decision, skip Weapon Mastery altogether. Because we don't even need the fatigue help with Perfect Fit and Mind Over Body. So I want to make more use out of in the zone. Like that. Okay. Kill. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And just to be super optimal, I guess we get the kill on someone who actually has the favored enemy perk. So I guess it's Emmerich then. 52. Okay, this probably won't kill, but it might. Okay, Emmerich, can you do it? You can. Okay, okay, get a good amount of XP there. Sami actually gets 1300 XP, well, almost. Dealt 2600 damage. Emmerich dealt 2000. Wolf dealt basically the same amount as Sami. All the wins 1500, pretty respectable as well. Vala the bow, kind of underwhelming. A little bit, maybe. But yeah, that went extremely well. So I guess I was worried for nothing. Lindwurms. Too easy, I say. Anywho, we get some Lindworm scales, bones, blood, and some treasure. Alright. We did it! The Lindworms lay in well-earned ruin. Your company goes about poking the corpses at a distance, making sure the bastards are truly dead. A few gargle and flip over, but that's about the last of their living issuances. You order the overgrown lizards scalped and skinned. Emelric of Erlach will be expecting proof, after all. Okay, let's return. You enter Emelric of Erlach's room, dragging in some lindworm flesh. He looks up from his desk, eyes the scales and long sleeve of reptilian skin, glances at you, then glances at his paymaster and gives a steady nod. The paymaster takes a satchel of crowns and hands them over. Emelric of Erlach returns to his work, addressing you as he writes with a quill. Good work, sellsword. Reports of the bastards has died off in total, so I wager our money here has been put to good use. Leave the skin. I have a man who can fix up some mean boots with it. Did the Beastie Boys just work to get this fool new boots? You shake your head and make your leave. Oh, right, a successful hunt. And we are out of tools, and we will need plenty to repair the damage we took there. Was unable to get anyone killed, so it's basically useless to look at recruiting screens. Don't want to fire anyone. So, let's head to Hemmelsburg, I guess. Also, let's level first. Emmerich, level 15, has earned that promotion. Let's continue to get initiative and hit points. And yeah, I guess I'm planning to go freedom of movement with him as well, though it does require quite a few perks to make proper use of. Maybe we pick like perfect fit first. Reduces fatigue cost as well. Muscularity would be pretty nice for damage, as would double strike. But yeah, I believe freedom of movement will be able to keep Emmerich far safer than he currently is, but we probably need perfect fit first. And soon enough he will gain another perk point, so we could just go perfect fit and freedom of movement. And if we decide to inspire Emmerich with the help of perfect fit, he will be able to do things for far longer because of the fatigue cost reduction. Okay, I guess we get perfect fit here. Up to 185 initiative. So we might even be able to take more risks with Emmerich once we get freedom of movement. Gajon, level 14. And I'll go more initiative. Just more initiative here. Because freedom of movement, as we saw from that... Also, what? Do we actually have all of the perks selected? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I guess we do. Kind of locked... For whatever reason, the screen looked kind of empty to me. But I guess it's just my poor brain not working correctly. Anyway, Mallowboat, the final level up to give here, level 13. And we don't really need more initiative on him, so let's just take fatigue. Alright. And yeah, we need tools. Let's actually check what the tool price here is. We don't even have tools. Okay, good talk. So what's this? Rebuilding armed courier. If this is going to Brookstad, we'll take it. Where is it going to? Magnus. Okay, let's just head to Hemmelsburg. And we'll probably skip a fight along the way if we see brigands or whatever, because our stuff is damaged. Okay, seems we are able to get there without any issues. Let's check the weaponsmith. Nothing. How about the armorer? Nothing as well. Okay. And still no repair tent, and also only 40 tools. Sad. Could buy a donkey, but we can eventually get the event, the donkey event. Anyway, so it's not like a huge priority. Anywho, let's craft some things. I guess we need at least one of these hyena fur mantles still. I seem to recall that that is the case. Targets armor by 20% each. Okay, so I guess we could... Unless Lindwurms are actually immune to this. So the only real... Well, maybe this could be used like against rock unholds. I don't remember how much armor those have. Maybe we should actually craft some acid flasks. Maybe. I mean, sure, let's craft a few. Test them out. 3. 3 is fine. This could be useful eventually, but drinking potions is a bit risky in Battle Brothers because you eventually get addicted. That's pretty annoying condition. What do we need for Lindworm scale cloaks? Also, this thing. Might want to craft this, even though for whatever reason it doesn't have a name anymore. No idea why that is. But what do we need for the Lindworm scale? Okay, we need unhold hides. Okay, sure. We'll kill more unholds at some point. Let's craft those. Do we have stuff to salvage? Kind of. Kind of we do. Might as well salvage something like this at this point. Don't need the money as much as tools. I could like make like an Excel sheet with all of this sort of stuff and see just how worth it is to salvage and sell at different points, but ain't nobody got time for that. So let's just salvage it here. If we had a better tool situation, I guess we could instead repair them and sell them or something. Okay, that can go. And that can go. So salvage, actually no, you two need to be hunting. We have a healer, we do. Don't have an injury, okay. Don't need 2 scouts, so 1 scout is enough. Okay. We camp. And we will head to Brookstad to sell stuff in just a moment. After that we kind of need to head east to buy tools. We see nachos. I will leave them be, even though killing them does enable or unlock the skin ghoul contract, which we will want at some point. And I'm feeling antisocial after fighting Lindwurms, so I told that stranger to piss off. Okay, salvaging has been completed. So let's head to Brookstad now. We see brigands, we see goblins, we see more brigands. Z-mob the face wearer. Okay, sure. Okay, well, I guess we should fight at least one group here. But I will do that next time, it's been long enough. So next time, let's see what happens with this thing here. We might end up fighting these goblins. It's a bad idea, but But I'm not above bad ideas, I guess. And getting someone killed would be fairly exciting. It would enable us to recruit more people anyway, so we probably will end up fighting those goblins. Anyway, thanks for watching the Lindworm episode here, and I will see you next time.